Jim Grove is the guy behind the scenes. He's the guy who, when he's driving the fire truck, I have absolutely no worries whatsoever. He does it with class, with style, with expertise, with a skill set. He's got a great attitude. He is always willing to help. And that was underscored a few times of he's always willing to help people. You got somebody who's struggling with anything, he's going to just jump on and help those people out. And I think that that's why they nominated him, because they see that in him. He brings a skill set with him that as a fire chief, I very much appreciate. He is an asset to this department. I'm really proud that he was awarded Firefighter of the Year by all his peers.
We went to a house fire, and it appeared from the exterior that just the garage was on fire at the time. And we went to relieve another crew, me and him on the inside. Jim's in front, I'm behind him, and we go into the house. And I literally run right into the back of him because he stops. And he's looking up. Well, they had the little can light, the recessed lighting, and he had noticed that it was glowing. So these people were 2 rooms into a house with fire over their heads and had no clue. At any time, that ceiling can collapse, and now we got trapped firefighters. Jim was so good, he noticed everything coming through the door, and he took all of it in, and he looked, and he paid attention, and he didn't rush. And to have that type of patience is just mesmerizing at times, it really is. And we ended up fighting fire from the front of the door, and the ceiling was coming down, and he could have saved 2, 3, 4 lives that day just by being patient and surveying the scene, sizing everything up, and making sure that we were being safe about how we were proceeding.
I've been on Thomas Township Fire Department for 13 years. I started in 06, so I'll be 13 coming up this year. I was very shocked, to say the least. I'm not typically one that, I don't do it for that type of stuff, so it was a little embarrassing, I guess, if that makes sense, But yeah, I was very thankful. It was very humbling to know that my peers felt I was deserving of it.
I've never seen a guy like Jim, I really haven't. The guy he's got a heart of gold. When you get to an emergency scene, his knowledge and his understanding of those tools is so great, it literally cuts off response time for everything we have to do. He'll already be there and have it figured out in his mind what's the proper way to use that tool to be most effective in the fastest amount of time to get the job done that we need to get done. I can only just say that I really appreciate Jim, not only as a firefighter, because this is huge for him, right? And he is embarrassed by it. He doesn't want to be recognized. That's just his mentality. That's his personality. He wants to do everything behind the scenes. He doesn't want people to know that it's him. But on that, I want to recognize Jim just as a person. Because if it wasn't for him, I probably would not be on this department. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know the things that I know about the apparatus and the tools that we use. I wouldn't have confidence in myself doing the job that I do if it wasn't for someone like Jim. He is absolutely, absolutely amazing. And I couldn't ask for a better firefighter to be on the department with, and I couldn't ask for a better friend.